Hello everyone, Brian Wilson here with Exelare. Excited to share with you a brand new feature we just released. This is our Match Candidates to Jobs function. This is a function that allows you to search for candidates from the job and pull back matching results that are weighted, meaning the top results are going to be shown at the top of the search list. So let me show you how it works. First off, I brought up a couple new jobs that I just entered, a financial analyst and a Java developer position. I'm going to open up the financial analyst first. And when I do, I'm going to click on the Skills tab. You'll notice there's a new field here called Search Criteria. So if you're using the standard version of Exelare, you're going to see this field on the Skills tab like you do here for me. Now, if you're using a customized version of Exelare, maybe an older database from CBiz1, or you're on the premium version of our software and you've customized the job already, then you'll probably not see this on the Skills tab. You're going to see this on a new tab we've created for you called Other. So again, if you open up Skills and don't see the search list, look for the Other tab up here above and you'll find it. Now what this is an area to store the search at the job level. You'll notice that when I click on the lookup button next to the search field, it's going to show me the normal kind of advanced find window that you're probably already used to using. And just like in an advanced search, I can choose which areas I'd like to search, whether I'm doing a regular search or a Boolean mode search. I'm going to start with a regular search and basically just enter my search terms here to save it to the job. So just like normal, enter different search terms, all words, any words, none of these words, exact phrases, zip code, distance, radiuses, those kind of things. And then hit OK to just save that to the search. So then in the future, all you have to do to run your search is to either click the button here in the job, Find Matching Candidates, or again, you can save this job and from the grid, you can click the same button. You'll notice a new button up here called Find Matching Candidates. So I'm just going to click that button to show you how this works. Once I click the button, you'll notice that a new window is opened and it's brought back a list of search results in this new window. So this should look pretty familiar to you. All the normal functions you're already used to using are going to work. You have the search results here in the list. The best ones are going to be returned at the top. So we call this a weighted search. Some people call this a ranked search. But either way, again, the best rated results are going to be at the top of this search. And it's based on keyword density, some other algorithms that we're doing to make sure that we're getting the best match. But as you go through the results, you're going to see those terms highlighted in the resume over here on the right-hand side, just like before. And then on the left-hand side, you also have facets. So it's telling me of the search results that came back, I can narrow the search down based on the different facets over here. If I wanted to narrow this down to people just in Texas, Pennsylvania, and California for whatever reason, it'll just narrow that search down a little bit further for me, right? Now, from here, you can do the normal things you would do in other searches. So if I want to right-click on any of these candidates, I can still email candidates, submit candidates, open the resume in a native format, schedule calls, add notes, upload documents, change statuses, even add to different static views that I've created, or link to jobs as potential or received. So again, if you don't see the buttons you're looking for up here, simply right-click and you're going to see those different options here for each candidate. But what we like to do here is go ahead and market these jobs to our candidates. So if I want to select one or multiple candidates from the list here, I can do that. And then I'm just going to click Send Job to Candidates. And when I do this, you'll notice that it's created an email. It has the different recipients in the to subject here, but none of these recipients are going to be visible to each other. I'll know this because I see a merge tag here, hi first name. So this email is going to be personalized to each recipient. Hi Tamara, hi Joseph, hi Angel, hi Matthew, etc. Right? And you can also mix and match details from the job. If I click on Send Details right here, if I wanted to include the location of the job, for example, I can select that, and you'll notice now it's part of the job, or maybe what type of job it is, right? This is a full-time direct hire job. So all of these different data points from your job, if you select them, as long as that data is present in the job, will automatically populate into the body of the email. And to remove them, just unselect it, and you'll see those are removed from the body of the email. And then when I'm ready, I can just hit Send, and this email is going to send to everybody that I selected in the grid there, right? So let's just back out of this. I'm going to close this and come to our Senior Java Developer position, double-click and open it. And same thing when I click on the Skills tab and then the lookup button for the search. I've decided to do a Boolean string for this search as well. I've already pre-entered that Boolean string. And if you don't already know, you can save strings for later. So if I wanted to save this string for later, I can just click Save, and I can give it a name. I can say this is a Java developer string, right? This is handy because when I come back later, I could pull up the string and then maybe modify it slightly. Or if I have other junior level recruiters on my team that aren't very good Boolean experts, I can share this with them so they can pull up pre-built strings and again run those strings or potentially modify them slightly for whatever search they're running. So I'm just going to click OK to save that search. And instead of closing it out, I'm just going to click the button right here from the job itself. Find matching candidates. And again, here comes the list of all those candidates. I'm going to have the weighted or ranked results showing up at the top. So this is going to be the absolute best match here based on keyword density and other algorithms. And again, do anything you want with this list. Right-click to get to those different menu items, etc. So we hope you really like this feature. It's something people have been asking for a lot. We're going to be continuing to develop based on other feedback we have and plans we have for the future. But if you do have any questions, feel free to send us an email, support@cbizsoft.com. Thank you so much.